Okay, okay, let me find. Um, hello everyone. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. I hope you all can hear me this time. I know I checked all the settings. Please let me know if you can hear me. And if you can't hear, and if you cannot hear me, let me know so I can do the settings again. But I'm pretty sure I got the settings right this time. I should need to know. And I'll do my best. I know I'm tired, but I want to do this again since the other one, nobody could hear me, period, at all. I know my brother said it was his computer wasn't working, but then so I let it go till the end. Elizabeth said that she could no one could hear me, so that's why I'm doing this again. And please let somebody let me know if you can't hear me. Can you all hear me? I hope so. Okay, and welcome everyone to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you all here, and I'll do my best. And I'll do my best what I can. I'm tired, and I'll do my best. And and how was your all week? Did you all have a good week? Okay, let me get it. Mm, I'm not drinking coffee this time. I'm drinking decaffeinated cappuccino with no sugar. There's no sugar in that cappuccino, and it's hard to find. So, and that's a bet to kind of get. Okay, okay. First of all, I'm going to read Gary's poem, Money Has Spoiled. Okay, this is our theme poem for the Poetry Club. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. And that was Gary's poem, Money Has Spoiled. Okay. And um okay. Okay, I want to tell you all about this sign. I've been before. Okay, I want to let you all know. My brother helped me this um the other day to get this my camera going, and thank you, Dickie. Thank you very much. Now you all can see me, and I'm using my own webcam that came with this laptop, and it was not StreamYard's fault. It was not their fault. So thank you, StreamYard. I'm not StreamYard. Thank you, Dickie, for helping me. And I apologize. And I learned a hard lesson. Because, see, I thought it had to be StreamYard because a lot of other people saying they had problems with StreamYard. So I thought, well, that got to be the problem. But it wasn't. It was my end. It was my laptop. And my camera on the laptop would not open. And my brother showed me how to do it. So how to fix it. So I did. And now it's working again. But I'll still keep them three cameras because they could come in handy one day, you know. Okay. I'd like to show you a sign that I've been seeing this a lot on YouTube lately, and I want to show you this is a very important sign to learn, this hand sign. If you ever see anybody, okay, this is if you help sign, you put your hand like this. Okay, see right here, like this. Wait, take your thumb, put your thumb over like this, then take your four fingers and bend it like that. That means need help. So if you see anybody doing like this, please, that means they need help. You need to call 911 or somebody to help them. They need help. And or if you ever need help, remember, hold your hand like this, your hand like this, put your thumb in here, and close your fingers like that. That's a help sign. You need help. Okay. And okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna read from the complete works of William Shakespeare, volume one. There's two volumes of his. Okay, let me find it. Um, okay. Okay. I'm reading King Henry VI, Part 3. We're on Act 4, Scene 1. In London, the palace. Enter Gloucester, Clarence, Somerset, and Montague. Gloucester. Now tell me, brother Clarence, what think you of this new marriage with the Lady Grey? Hath not our brother made a worthy choice? Clarence. Alas, you know, 'tis far from hence to France. How could he stay still till Warwick made return? Somerset. My lords, forbear this talk. Here comes the king, Gloucester, and his well-chosen bride, Clarence. I mind to tell him plainly what I think. Okay, let me stop right there. Please let me know if y'all can still hear me. I'm gonna check one second here because nobody responding yet. I'm gonna see if I can hear myself in here. Nobody responding yet. Okay, okay, you can hear me then. I just checked it. Okay, okay. Flourish. Enter King Edward attended. Lady Grey as Queen. Pembroke, Stafford, Hastings, and others. King Edward. Now, brother Clarence, how like you our choice, that you stand pensive as half now content, Clarence, as well as Louis of France, or the Earl of Warwick, which are so weak of courage and in judgment, that they'll take no offence at our abuse. King Edwards, suppose they take offence without a cause. They are but Louis and Warwick. I am Edward, your king and Warwick's, and most have my will, Gloucester, and shall have your will, because our king, yet hasty marriage seldom proveth well. King Edward. Yes, brother Richard. Are you offended too? Gloucester. Not I. No, God forbid that I should wish them severed, whom God hath joined together. And pure pity to under them that yoke so well together. King Edward. Setting your score and your mislike aside, tell me some reason why the Lady Grey should not become my wife and England's queen. And you too, Somerset and Montague, speak freely what you think. Clarence, then this is my opinion, that King Louis, because your enemy were mocking him about the marriage of the Lady Bona, Gloucester, and Warwick doing what you gave in charge, is now dishonored by this new marriage. King Edward, what if both Louis and Warwick be appeased by such invention as I can devise? Montague, yet to have joined with France to such an alliance would more have strengthened him our commonwealth against foreign storms than any home-bred marriage. Hastings, why, knows not Montague that of itself England is safe if true within itself, Montague, but the safer when dispatched with France. Hastings, 'tis better using France than trusting France. Let us be backed with God and with the seeds which he hath given for fence impregnable, and with their helps only defend ourselves and them, and in ourselves our separate lives. Clarence, for this one speech Lord Hastings will observe deserves to have the hair of the Lord Hungerford. King Edward, eh, what of that? It was my will in grant, and for and for that once my will shall stand for law, Gloucester. And yet methinks your grace hath not done well to give the hair and daughter of Lord Scales unto the brother of your loving bride. She better would have fitted me or Clarence. But in your bride you bury brotherhood, Clarence, or else you would not have bestowed the hair of the Lord Bonville on your new wife's son, and leave your brothers to go speed elsewhere. King Edward, alas, poor Clarence, is it for a wife that thou art now content? I will provide thee, Clarence. In choosing for yourself, you showed your judgment, which being shallow, you shall give me leave to play the broker in mine own behalf, and to that end I shortly mind to leave you. King Edward, leave me or tarry. Edward will be the king, and not be tied unto his brother's will. Queen Elizabeth, my lords, before it please his majesty to raise my state to title of the queen, do me but right, and you must all confess that I was not ignoble of descent, and meaner than myself have had like fortune. But as this title honors me and mine, so your dislike, to whom I would be pleasing, doth cloud my joys with danger and with sorrow. King Edward, my love, forbear to fawn upon their frowns. What danger or what sorrow can befall thee, so long as Edward is thy constant friend, and their true sovereign, whom they must obey? Nay, whom they shall obey, and love thee too, unless they seek for hatred at my hands, which if they do, yet will I keep thee safe, and they shall feel the vengeance of my wrath. Gloucester, I hear, yet say not much, but think the more. Aside, enter a postman. Um, King Edward. Now, messenger, what letters or what news from France? Postman. My sovereign liege, no letters, and few words, but such as I, without your spatial pardon, dare not relate. King Edward. Go to, we pardon thee, therefore, in brief, tell me their words, as near as thou canst guess them. What answer makes King Louis unto our letters? Postman. At my depart, these were his very words. Go tell false Edward, thy supposed king, that Louis of France is sending over maskers to reveal it with him and his new bride. King Edward. Is Louis so brave? Belike he thinks me Henry. But what said Lady Luna to my marriage? Postman. These were her words, uttered with mild disdain. Tell him, and hope he'll prove a widower shortly. I'll wear the willow garland for his sake. King Edward. I blame not her. She could say little less. She had the wrong. But was it Henry's queen? For I have heard that she was there in place. Oh, okay. Um, 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 Postman. Tell him, quoth she, my mourning weeds are done, and I am ready to put armor on. King Edward. Belike she minds to play the Amazon. But what said Warwick to these injuries? Postman. He more incensed against your majesty than all the rest. Discharge me with these words. Tell him from me that he hath done me wrong, and therefore I'll uncrown him ere be long. King Edward. Ha! Durst the traitor breathe out so proud words? Well, I will army, being thus forewarned. They shall have wars and pay for their presumption. But say, is Warwick friends with Margaret? Postman. Gracious sovereign, they are so linked in friendship that young Prince Edward marries Warwick's daughter, Clarence. Be like the be like the elder. Clarence will have the younger. Now, brother king, farewell, and sit you fast, for I will hence to Warwick's other daughter, that though I want a kingdom, yet in marriage I may not prove inferior to yourself. You that love me and Warwick, follow me. Exit Clarence and Somerset follows. Gloucester. Aside, not I. My thoughts aim at a further matter. I stay not for the love of Edward, but the crown. King Edward. Clarence and Somerset, both gone to Warwick. Okay. Yet am I armed against the worst can happen, and haste is needful in this desperate case. Pembroke and Stafford, you in our behalf. Go levy men, and make prepared for war. They are all ready, or quickly will be landed. Myself in person will straight follow you. Exit Pembroke and Stafford. But ere But ere I go, Hastings and Montague, resolve my doubt. You twain of all the rest are near to Warwick by blood and by alliance. Tell me if you love Warwick more than me. If it be so, then both depart to him. I rather wish you foes than hollow friends. But if you mind to hold your true obedience, give me assurance with some friendly vow that I may never have you in suspect. Montague. So God help Montague as he proves true. Hastings. And Hastings are as a favors Edward's cause. King Edward. Now, brother Richard, will you stand by us? Gloucester. Ay, and despite of all that, shall withstand you. King Edward. Why so? Then am I sure of victory? Now therefore let us hence, and lose no hour, till we meet Warwick with a foreign power. Exit. That was the end of scene one. Okay. Okay. Scene two. A plane in Warwickshire. Enter Warwick and Oxford with French soldiers. Warwick. Trust me, my lord, all hitherto goes well. The common people by number swarm to us. Enter Clarence and Somerset. But see where Somerset and Clarence come. Speak suddenly, my lord. My lords, are we all friends? Clarence. Fear not that, my lord. Warwick. Then gentle Clarence. Welcome unto Warwick, and welcome Somerset. I hold it cowardice to rest mistrustful where a noble heart hath found an open hand in sign of love. Else might I think that Clarence, Edward's brother, were but a feigned friend to our proceedings. But welcome, sweet Clarence, my daughter shall be thine. And now, what rest but in Rice Cobbleshire, thy brother being carelessly encamped, his shoulders lurking in the towns about, and but attended by a simple guard, we may surprise and take him at our pleasure. Our scouts have found the venture very easy, that as Olaus in stout Diomed, with sleight and manhood stole to Ruth's Ruth's tents, and brought from hence the Thracian fatal steeds. So we, well covered with the knight's black mantle, at unawares may beat down Edward's guard, and seize himself. I say not, slaughter him, for I intend but only to surprise him. You that will follow me to this attempt, applaud the name of Henry with your leader. They all cry, Henry. Why then, let's go out our way in silent sort. For Warwick and his friends, God and St. George. Exit. And that was the end of scene two. Okay. Okay. Scene three. Edward's camp near Warwick. Enter three watchmen to guard the king's tent. First watchman, Come on, my masters, each man take his stand. The king by this is set him down to sleep. Second watchman. What will he not to bed? First watchman. Why no, for he hath made a solemn vow, never to lie and take his natural rest, till Warwick or himself lie quiet suppressed. Second watchman. Tomorrow then belike shall be the day, if Warwick be so near as men report. Third watchman. Let's say, I pray, what noble man is that with the king here resteth in his tent? First watchman. 'Tis the Lord Hastings, the king's chiefest friend. Third watchman. Oh, is it so? But why commands the king that his chief followers lodge in towns about him, while himself keeps in the cold field? Second watchman. 'Tis the more honor, because more dangerous. Third watchman. Ay, forgive me worship and quietness. I like it better than a dangerous honor. If Warwick knew in what estate he stands, 'tis to be doubted he would waken him. First watchman. Unless our halberds did shut up his passage. Second watchman. Ay, wherefore else guard in his royal tent, but to defend his person from night foes? Enter Warwick, Clarence, Oxford, Somerset, and French soldiers, silent all. Warwick. This is his test, and see where stand the guard. Courage, my masters, honor now or never. But follow me, and Edward shall be ours. First watchman. Who goes there? Second watchman. Stay, or thou diest. Warwick and the rest cry all. Warwick, Warwick, and set upon the guard, who fly crying, Arm, arm! Warwick and the rest following them. The drum playing and trumpet sounding. Re-entered Warwick, Somerset, and the rest, bringing the king out in his gown, stirring in a chair, sitting in a chair. Richard and Hastings fly over the stage. Somerset. What are they that fly there? Warwick. Richard and Hastings. Let them go. Here is the Duke. King Edward. The Duke? Why, Warwick, when we parted, thou calledst me king. Warwick. Ay, but the case is altered when you disgrace me in my ambassador. Then I degraded you from being king, and come now to create you Duke of York. At last, how should you govern any kingdom? That know not how to use ambassadors, nor how to be contented with one wife, nor how to use your mothers brotherly, nor how to study for the people's welfare, nor how to shroud yourself from enemies? King Edward. Yea, brother of Clarence, art thou here too? Nay, then I see that Edward needs must down. Yet Warwick, in despite of all mischance of thee thyself, and all thy compliances, Edward will always bear himself as king, though fortune's malice overthrow my state. My mind exceeds the compass of her will. Warwick. Then for his mind, be Edward England's king, takes off his crown, but Henry now shall wear the English crown, and be true king indeed, thou but the shadow. My lord of Somerset, at my request, see that forthwith Duke Edward be conveyed unto my brother, Archbishop of York. When I have fought with Pembroke and his fellows, I'll follow you and tell what answer Lewis and the Lady Bona sent to him. Now, for a while, farewell, good Duke of York. They lead him out forcibly. King Edward, what fates impose, that men must needs abide. It boots not to resist both wind and tide. Exit guarded. Oxford, what now remains, my lord, for us to do, but march to London with our soldiers? Warwick, that's the first thing that we have to do, to free King Henry from imprisonment and see him seated in the regal throne. Exit. And that was the end of scene 3. Okay. Okay. And I'll read the scene 4 next Saturday. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to read some short poems by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. Okay. The first one I'm going to read is A Read. First printed in Blackwoods Magazine, October 1846. A Read by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Oh, yes, and I've been reading these poems from accuracyproject.org. And that's all a public, in a public domain. All these poems you read on there, on accuracyproject.org. So check it out. It's an awesome site. Okay. 1. I am no trumpet, but a reed. No flattering breath shall from me lead. A silver sound, a hollow sound. I will not ring for priest or king. One blast that in the echoing would lead a bondsman faster bound. 2. I am no trumpet, but a reed, a broken reed, the wind indeed, left flat upon a dismal shore. Yet, if a little maid or child should sigh within it, earnest mild, this reed will answer evermore. Okay, okay, okay. 3. I am no trumpet, but a reed. Go tell the fishers as they spread their nets along the river's edge. I will not tear their nets at all, nor pierce their hands. If they should fall, then let them leave me in the sedge. The end. That was A Read by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. We have a comment here. Um, Hola, my friend Noreen and Snyder. Happy, hoping all is well. Much blessings. Hello, Soul Angel. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here. Yes, everything is always well here. And thank you very much. And I hope all is well with you too. And much blessing to you too. I hope you had a good week. Okay. Okay. She said, thank you, sweetie. You are very welcome, Soul Angel. Okay. Okay. And, okay. As you all know, the first one, nobody, I'm doing the second time this show because the first time around, well, nobody could hear me. But when my brother told me at the beginning he couldn't hear me, it was because of his computer. So I thought, well, it was his computer. But then when Elizabeth told me at the end nobody could hear me, I said, oh. So then I went ahead and quit and then checked it out. That she was right. Nobody could hear me. So I had to set some settings. Now y'all can hear me, and I'm so glad. I checked it out while I was doing this, and I know y'all can hear me. So thank you all. Okay. Okay. And the second one of Elizabeth Barrett Browning, The Seraph and the Poet. The seraph sings before the manifest God one, and in the burning of the seven, and with the full life is consummate heaven, heaving beneath him like a mother's breast, warm with her firstborns slumber in that nest. The poet sings upon the earth, grave riven, before the naughty world, soon self-forgiven for wronging him, and in the darkness pressed from his own soul by worldly weights. Even so, sing, seraph with the glory, heaven is high. Sing, poet with the sorrow, earth is low. The universe inward voices cry, Amen to either song of joy and woe. Sing, seraph poet, sing on equally. The end. And that was the seraph and poet. Okay. And next one is the soul's expression. With stammering lips and insufficient sound, I strive and struggle to deliver right that music of my nature, day and night, with dream and thought and feeling interwound, and inly answering all the senses round, with octaves of a mystic depth and height. We stepped out grandly to the infinite, from the dark edges of the sensual ground. This song of soul I struggle to outbear through portals of the sense, sublime and whole, and utter all myself into the air. But if I did it as a thunder roll breaks its own cloud, my flesh would perish there before that dread apocalypse of soul. The end. And that was the soul's expression. In the and the next one, stanzas. I may sing, but minstrel singing ever ceases with his plan. I may smile, but time is bringing thoughts for smiles to wear away in. I may view thee, mutely loving, but shall view thee so in dying. I may sigh, but life's removing, and with braving endeth sighing. Be it so. When no song of mine comes near thee, will its memory fail to soften? When no smile of mine can cheer thee, will thy smile be used as often? When my looks the darkness bounded, will thine own be lighted after? When my sigh no longer soundeth, wilt thou list another laughter? Be it so. The end. And that was the stanzas. Okay. And next one, substitution. Okay. When some beloved voice that was to you both sound and sweetness fell suddenly, and silence against which you dare not cry aches around you like a strong disease and new. What hope, what help, what music will undo that silence to your sense? Not friendship's sigh, not reason's subtle count, not melody of viols, nor of pipes that fondness blew, not songs of poets, nor of nightingales whose hearts leap upward through the cypress trees to the clear noon, nor yet the spirit laws, self-chanted, nor the angels sweet all hells, met in the smile of God. Nay, none of these. Speak thou, availing Christ, and fill this pause, the end. And that was substitution. Okay, and the last one I'm going to read of hers tonight is called Tears. Okay. Thank God, bless God, all ye who suffer not, more grief than ye can weep, for that is well, that is light grieving, lighter, none befell, since Adam forfeited a primal lot. Tears, what are tears? The babe weeps in his cot, the mother singing at her marriage bell, the bride weeps, and before the oracle of high famed hills, the poet has forgot such moisture on his cheeks. Thank God for grace, ye who weep only, if, as some have done, ye grope tear blinded in a desert place, and touch but tombs. Look up, those tears will run soon in long rivers down the lifted face, and lead the vision clear for stars and sun. The end, and that was Tears by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And I got six more of her short ones, and I'll read that next Saturday. And I'm getting this from accuracyproject.org, ACCURACYPROJECT.org. And there's so many poets in here they selected in here. And they put their poems in there. And this is a website where they're all in public domain. They expect you to read them and share them and download. You can download any of them, print it out, whatever. And it's a really great site to go check. Okay, okay, okay. Um, and today's poetry form, I get this from shadowpoetry.com. And even like I said before, shadowpoetry.com is a go site. They don't longer put any, do anything to it, add any more to it. But it's still a great site. You can still learn a lot. All kinds of poetry forms in there. And they talk a lot about poetry. So go check it out. It's SHADOWPOETRY.com. And reason I'm spelling these, I just started this today. And the reason I'm spelling out the website because sometimes I know I don't pronounce my words right, and I thought, well, maybe if I spell it out, most start spelling it out, you all will understand it. And I apologize because some words I know I don't, some words don't come out clearly, and I apologize for that. I can't help it, and it's just the way I am, and I can't do nothing about it. Okay, okay, and and this one is Tyburn, and Tyburn is a traditional poetry form. It is a six line poem consisting of 26 syllables. Second, two syllables in the first line, two syllables in the second line, two syllables in the third line, two syllables in the fourth line, nine syllables in the fifth line, and 9 syllables in the sixth line. The first 4 lines rhymes and are all descriptive words. The last 2 lines rhyme and incorporate the first, second, third, and fourth lines as a fifth through the eighth syllables in the fifth line and also in the sixth line. Okay, that was the end of Tyburn. Tyburn. You can find that on shadowpoetry.com. Okay. Mm. Today's word is emblematize. Emblematize. Uh-oh, I forgot now. Okay. And you can find that on wordgenius.com, WORDGENIUS.com. And that is an amazing site to go to. You should sign up and they'll give you a word a day in your email box. And you can find, and there's so many articles they send you to, and all kinds about words. And it is very interesting, and it is an awesome site. And also they have a crossword puzzles on there too. Okay. Emblematize is EMBLEMATIZE. It is a verb origin Greek in the 17th century, and definition served as a symbolic representation of a quality or concept. Example in a sentence: the spectacle of the Super Bowl emblematizes the intensity of America's love of football. Did you know emblem comes from the Latin word emblema, EMBLEMA, referring to an ornament that represents a grander idea. For example, the national flag of France is an emblem that could represent the country and its people in a variety of contexts. Likewise, religious emblems represent complex beliefs, traditions, and histories. To emblematize means to stand for something in the way an emblem stands for an abstract idea. And that was the end of that. Okay. Excuse me, you all. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. If anybody wants to come on, and you, this is gonna be the potpourri now. And if you all want to read your poems, or come on and or have projects, or want to talk about your books, or talk about a project, or any events you know about, you can come up here and talk about it. Okay. And while I'm waiting, I want to tell you all, I did this at the beginning of it. I want to tell you now, so more people coming in. Okay, if you ever, I'm gonna tell you about the help sign. I've been wanting to talk about it for a while, but I've been having problems with the with me freezing up. Well, since my brother helped me fix it, well, I can show it to you all now. Well, look here, this hand. Make sure your palm. Okay, if you ever need help of any kind, okay, this is your hand. Put your hand like this. Take your thumb and fold it right here on your palm. Then take your 4 fingers and go over that. I hope y'all can see this. And that means you need help. Or if you see anybody else doing that, that means they need help. And that is going over YouTube. I see that a lot on YouTube. And they're letting people know, get help for them if you ever see anybody doing that. And I think it could be, I know mostly they're thinking this could be when somebody's getting kidnapped, or they're getting beaten up. You know, they need help getting rescued. But I think it could be mean any kind of help to me. Like if you have a medical emergency, there's a medical emergency, or your tires are out, you need help out that. So I guess it could be anything, as long as you need help, and this is how you do it. If you want to be in secret about it, that's the main thing, being secret, I think, and like that, and that means you need help. Or if you see somebody else, that means they need help too. Okay, and okay, I want to tell you something else too. I've seen it on the Honey Holly's page. This is really important. I never even thought about it, but I shared it on my page too. Like on your phone, you know how you have a voice message, and you can put your voice message, like if you need help. Let's say your tire blown out, you're stranded somewhere, or whatever. You can leave a voicemail, or your phone is going dead. See, you can leave a voicemail letting people know, whoever gets that, hears a voice message, they know you need help. So that is a good idea too. I never even thought about that. So that is a good idea. Because when your phone dies, people, and if your phone goes dead, people can still see your voice message, still listen to that. And I thought that was very interesting. That is really valuable advice to know about. I want to share that and share it with you all too. Okay. Okay. Yesterday I got my magazine. It was supposed to be here today, but I got it early, and it's called Plots, the American Magazine, the Jamaican American Diaspora, 2024, and this is a picture of Richie Innocent in the front cover of the magazine, and this is Max Linnetz, the creator of the Plots American Magazine, and my poem is in here on 73. Um, they could advertise my one of my books and my poem too. And um here's a poem. It's in a magazine on page 73. It says, "For I'm a senior citizen. Over the hill I am, and I'm surely no spring chicken. I still have a lot to offer and give to you younger ones. Advice, my experiences in life, my talents, advice on marriage, and advice on raising kids. To volunteer my services and my time, and to offer my friendship. Over the hill that I am, but I still have a lot to offer and to give to you younger ones. For I'm a senior citizen, that I'm proud to say." The end. Okay. And this is a really awesome book. You can get it on Amazon, and it's $35. Okay. Okay. And she has all kinds of I didn't get to really read it. I should glance through it. Okay, the contents is one about the term Jamaican, how she got that word. Um Jamaica's native tongue, Patwa. Um they have an article about Tomiko Dooley, and the best of both worlds, Jamaica and America, and a Jamaican creative, Andreen Bonner, and all kinds of things in there. This is also magazine, and this is a beautiful cover. I love the cover, and I love the back cover too, both. Okay, and you did also Max Winnett. Okay, and I finally finished my reading my book, Don't Cry, by Craig A. Kirkland. This is an awesome book, and I will do a book review on here next Saturday. And if you haven't bought your Don't Cry, put that on your list, one of the books to get. by Craig A. Kirkland, his very first book. This is awesome to get. Okay. And my next one that I'm going to read is Inner Reflections of the Muse by Elizabeth Castillo. Okay. 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 And oh yes, and I want to talk about um the Poetry Club joins 100,000 Poets for Change. Okay. Hello, Doreen. Hello, Doreen. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here, and thank you. And I hope you had a good week. And how you doing? Glad to hear. Welcome. Glad to have you here, Doreen. Okay, and we're going to have that in November instead of this month. It's going to be November the 9th or the 10th. It's going to be on a Sunday, like Sunday Eve, Sunday night. And I'm sorry about that. It's going to be later because time's gone by so fast. I have so much to do. So we're going to have it around November the 9th or 10th. Okay. If y'all interested, let me know. Next one that will be my co-host like last year. Okay. I will be doing the flyer soon. Okay. Okay. And these are light up cards, and I'm going to do different themes. This is an anniversary theme. I did this anniversary theme, but this I'm going to keep because this one you cannot get into it and change out the battery if it needs it. So I don't know if anybody will, but in case anybody wants to change it out when it stops working, because these light up batteries light up batteries and card. I mean module. You can take the battery out and replace it if you want to work it, make it light up again. Okay. And this is my creation from using my um die cut. And and this is one a haiku bookmark. For $4. And this is the one. Okay. And these are my poetry on there. I should put my name on there and put by me, but I didn't. And this is not my poem in this one. It says, "It's a beautiful day to learn." This is the shorter one. And then bookmarks, these are not laminated, but when I do laminate it, they're not going to go, I'm not going to go the price out with that. It's still going to be $4. But I had to start learning it once I do, learning how to laminate, self laminating. Then I'll be having them too. Okay. And I have announcements to give you all while I'm waiting. If anybody wants to come on here and read and read your poetry or oh okay, I had to do that yet, don't I? Okay, I didn't do that yet, did I? It's gonna be a different one. So let me copy it. Okay. And paste it. I forgot about that. So if anybody wants to come on and okay, let me put it on here too. Um on my page. Mm, okay. Mm, sorry. Mm, okay. Okay, I gotta get my other glasses on so I can read that. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. And okay. Well, that one ain't showing up here. Well, you can see it. Okay, on my page. Okay. Um, and you can click on it, and it'll take you right here in the studio with me, or you can copy and paste it in the address bar, and it'll take you right here where I'm at. If y'all want to come on here. Okay. And okay. William S. Peters Sr. Okay. He is submissions are open for. Would you like to for the year of the poet being featured? Would you like to become a featured poet in the future? It is easy. Now accepting submissions for 2025. First submitted, first featured. Submit to yearofthepoet at gmail.com. YEAROFTHEPOET at gmail.com. And 3 poems, picture of the poet, bio of 100 words or less. This enterprise is wholly underwritten by Inner Child Press International, building bridges of cultural understanding. Innerchildpress.com. Um, okay. INNERCHILDPRESS.com. And you can even, okay, if you want to download the Year of the Poet, they have up to several in the at the back, what do you want to call it? I can't think of the word, but back issues. Back issues, you can go ahead and download it for free. Okay. And thank you, Bill, for doing this for all of us poets. Okay. And now open for submissions is another anthology by William S. Peters Sr. W.A.R.2. We Are Revolution, Too Much Blood. This anthology is about the aspects and many faces of war and its devastating effects on our humanity and on conscious, spiritual, emotional, physical, and cultural levels. We are striving to make a strong social commentary that perhaps can aid in effectuating change in global policies and propensities of our governments, justice systems, media, corporations, and other institutions, an interest to alter their mindsets toward uplifting humanity instead of destroying it. Please read carefully before submitting. Open September the 1st, 2024, and closing on October 15th, 2024. Submission guidelines. Okay, what to submit? One poem, bio of 50 words or less, and picture of the poet. And poem's theme is a conscious revolution and the need for change. Too much blood. And you submit it to innerchildpressanthologies@gmail.com. INNERCHILDPRESSANTHOLOGIES Okay. Excuse me, you all. Sorry about that. Okay, Michael Anthony Ingram, host and founder of King Essential Portrait YouTube on youtube.com/@ Q, capital Q, capital P, and that line mark at the bottom, and capital YOU, capital TUBE. And he has a website called QLPORYT.com, and that is all in small letters. And blogtalkradio.com/QL, that line mark at the bottom, and P, all small letters. And William S. Peters Sr. has a website called IamJustBill.com, IamJustBill.com. And then he has his own, he's a founder and CEO of InnerChildPress.com, InnerChildPress.com. Go check them out. Okay, okay. And Honey Holly has a show called Poetic Expressions on Outworld Fleet radio station every Sunday and Wednesday from 11 p.m. to midnight. And it's a pre-recorded. OUTWRLD@LEEPRESSIONS/POETIC And I'm thinking she still does a life coach. So if you need a life coach, she is you go check her out, and she's a professional at it, and she knows what she's doing. Okay. And Gina Storm co-host with Brother O and Nina Purple and another poet called Voices Behind the Pen every Monday night at 9 p.m. and is app.talkshoe.com/show/poet-radio-station. And if you want to call in, you can call in and recite your poem too, read your poem. And Nyla Alicia has a show called the Speakeasy Cafe Open Mic Poetry Radio Show on blogtalkradio.com every Thursday night from 8 to 11 p.m. If you want to call in, it's 646-595-3965. Every Thursday night from 8 to 11 p.m. is blogtalkradio.com/Speakeasy Cafe. BLOGTALKRADIO.com/SPEAKEASYCAFE. All small letters. Okay. And okay. Let's see. Oh yes. Okay, and Craig A. Kirkland has a website called Great Amazia. It's on youtube.com front slash at capital GREAT capital AMAZIYAH. And he has a show called the TDP. Tell them precisely. Tell them precisely. That's the name of the show. Every Sunday night at 5 o'clock. And it is awesome. I haven't been to a show in a while. I apologize, Craig. I will get back soon. I've been so busy, and I apologize. Okay, and he has a new movie out too, a short film, and it was called The Jamaican Poet. I haven't seen that one yet, but go check it out. He has all kinds of stuff on his YouTube channel about poetry, so check him out. Okay. Okay. And Tom Cartwright, he has a YouTube channel, youtube.com /at TOMCARTWRIGHT. And that's all in small letters. And he's in his 70s, and he's trying to be a country boy. He lives out in the country, and he has cats and chickens. And he talks about a lot of things, current events, or what is going on, or about his life, and it's very interesting. I enjoy it. I know it's been a while since I've been on there, but I did see one about him being scammed on a bingo. So be careful out there when you play bingo or play any games. And he won $21, and he was supposed to get it, and I don't know which site that was. I had to find out that when he went to and it tells you they gave him phone number where if he had any problems to call. Well, he did, and it wasn't a bingo; it was something else. So he was scammed, and they took $21 from him out of his PayPal. So be careful, you all, about these games, because you never know. I never thought about games could be a scam, but he sure was scammed. Okay. And okay. And then Natwanette A Poetess has her own YouTube channel at P.L.C.JamaicanMagazine 3160. And then her and the magazine has her own website. It is PLOTSJAMERICAN NAGINE.com. Okay, you can check it out. And Honey Holly has her own website called YouTube at capital NS capital HUNIIE. Okay. And then Elizabeth Castillo, Elizabeth Castillo has her YouTube channel too, and it's youtube.com at capital ELIZABETH capital CASTILLOPOETAUTHOR. Okay, that's about it of these announcements. So, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. And if nobody wants to come on, and then I will be closing out. Okay. Okay. It don't look like, I don't know if anybody's on here. Okay. Okay. And well, okay, no, I don't think anybody's gonna come on this late. Okay. Well, I'm gonna close out, and I know I'm tired. Okay. I want to thank you all for coming here and supporting me, and thank you for coming to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you all here tonight. Thank you all. And remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams, and never too old or too young to learn or to start something new. And God bless you all. Have a good night, good weekend, and a good week. And I will see you all next Saturday. And God bless you all. I love you all, and so does God. Okay. And I wish you all a good night. Thank you all. Oh, and if you all ever have any announcements you want me to announce, just let me know, and I'll do it next Saturday. Okay. Good night, you all. You have been listening to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. Thank you all.